Hey guys, welcome to Sarah's Jewelry Studio. So tonight we have the unboxing of the of the Curated Bead Box, and the theme is Summer Song. So you can see a nice pretty pinks in there. We still have some more greens. We've already gotten greens a few times. You know, I understand they do mixes of different colors, but I was really hoping to get like something totally new than what we haven't gotten before. But I'll take the pink. So they look really pretty, and I can't wait to show you what all is in this box. So stay tuned. Here we go on this unboxing for the Curated Bead Box September 2020. Theme is Summer Song. So we have lots of nice pinks in here. We have some greens. So we're going to open this box up. I did open it up and peek once, but I put it all back in here because I want to do this unboxing with you guys here. Take these things out. We're going to go through this list here, and we're going to see if we can figure out what everything is. This is the one box that always gets me confused, so I try to work my way down the list. So we got 10mm glass pearl beads in an 8-inch string, and this is through dollarbead.com. Their sister site is this Curated Bead Box. But yeah, so their sister site is dollarbead.com, and you can buy these things on their sister site, and at Dollar Bead everything is actually $1. Unlike the Dollar Bead Box website, which is not. So, next up, these are the only other 10mm, so by default, these must be the khaki pink duo style glass bead in a 6-inch string. And you can see these actually have a nice mix of pink and green in them, so the colors make sense in this box according to these beads. So I shouldn't have any problem with finding beads that match these very nicely. So there's those. Alright, up next is these 8mm Drizzled Apple green glass bead in a 10.5-inch string. So these are definitely a very nice bright green. Very pretty, and you can see the drizzle effect on them. Let's see if I can bring it up closer so you can actually see that. So you can see like right in there. Around here you can see the drizzling effect on there. So those are fun. Up next is the 8mm let me go with this 8mm rose quartz duo style glass bead. So these are definitely a crackle bead. Is there another crackle in there? Well, these are the only 8mm that are pink. So I'm going with this has to be it. I don't know why it says duo style, because there's nothing duo about them. But they do have a crackling effect in them. So that's fun. And they're definitely very bright rose quartz. Now these look more like the rose quartz to me, but they are, no, that's not them. It's got to be this, but I would not call this rose quartz. It's much brighter than a rose quartz, and I don't know why they call it duo style. So this one I understood the pink duo style because it was two different colors. Unless the duo style means the crackling, I'm not really sure. Like I said, this box always gets me. So there's that. Okay, so the next is this silver jade style in a 16-inch string. They're 8mm. So these are actually really pretty. I like this. It's more, I don't know why they call it silver. It's more like just a gray. I guess I could see silver out of that. But that is a really pretty bead right there. Actually, I really like this one. So I just used some gray beads from my collection that looked just like this, but they were smaller, in a set that I made last night. And I really like the same, basically the same thing, but in a bigger bead. So these are actually really nice. I approve of this message. Alright, so up next we have Antique Silver Rustic Glass Pearl Bead. So I'm going with that's this. This is also a 16-inch string. Antique Silver Rustic Glass Pearl Bead. So they actually don't even feel like glass, just because of the coating that's on them. That's fun. So you can see they almost kind of have like the texture of like a lava bead. That's what it makes me think of. Obviously a lot more shiny, and you know, it doesn't have the pock marks down into the beads like lava beads do. Those are more just like bumped up, like a stone finish. But those are pretty. So that's fun. I like how these colors are all going together. Those are pretty. Alright, up next we have Apple Green Crackle Glass Bead in a 16-inch string. So see, these actually say Crackle Glass, which is what I expect them to say when they're Crackle style. So there they are. That is the Apple Green. That's also a 16-inch strand. So these are your 16-inch strands. So we definitely get more of the rustic silver here. Oh, you can't see the ends on there. Slide down a little bit. There you go. Oh. Alright, well, you're just going to have to trust that this end is even. But yeah, so you can see you get a few more of these, a couple more of those. I don't know if they're exactly 16 inches, but there's that. Up next is the 6mm. Nope. Alright, one is semi-opaque. They're both basically the same thing. 6mm pink and glass. Then they're both faceted. So one is just semi-opaque. It would be this one, and the other one just says pink faceted glass bead. So, but they both say basically the same thing, except one is semi-opaque. They're both pink. They're both the same length. Same size. So there's those. If we're going in the order of the box, it goes like that. There we go. Alright, and then up next we have some chip beads. So these are 8 to 10mm green jadeite gemstone chips in a 10.5-inch string. So these are fun. So if you look at them when you hold them out like this, they kind of have these turns in here because of the way that the holes are drilled. So it actually like this would actually hang like a diamond based on the way that it strings. Oops, sorry, I'm out of focus. There you go. So you can see just how it has that turn. It's because it's like a square and it's top drilled basically. So it kind of hangs like a diamond. So those are fun. So I'm going to have fun with working with these kind of shapes that these are making because of how they're drilled. So these are going to be fun to work with. There's another one like that. So I really like the way those are drilled. Alright, so there is those, and that was the 8 to 10mm jadeite. I've never heard that name before. Green jadeite gemstone chips. Alright, so then up next we have these Fuchsia Salon glass bead, seed bead 1-ounce bag. These are 6/0s. So I learned that 6/0s can end up showing up in any different size. So like these are 6/0s, and then I'm going to show you. I ordered some of these from AliExpress, and I got them in, and they were also supposed to be 6/0s. And you can see that these are definitely a lot bigger than those. And what I really wanted were the beads that come strung together. Like when you get them from Joann's on strands like this, which are even bigger still. Actually, these are about this size, but they're bigger than these. And then I also saw that these can also be called e-beads. So when I first started making jewelry, I saw e-beads and I was always very confused about them. And basically, they're these seed beads. So, and I always thought these were 6/0 seed beads. Now I'm not convinced because, as you see, 6/0s can come in all different sizes. So ideally, they're supposed to have a certain size, but you never know what you might get if you order from online, because these are supposed to be 6/0s and they're definitely smaller. But that's also what you get when you order from AliExpress, because those descriptions do not always match up. Alright, so last thing on the list here is this gorgeous green glass bead mix. It's approximately a 1.5 to 2 ounce mix. That's literally what it's called. Gorgeous green glass bead mix. So, this is the last thing in this box here. I'm going to dump these out so we can take a little closer look here. We got a nice little twisty bead here. That's got a super twist to it. It's twisted quite a bit. Got this little lampwork bead here. Some more of these twists. Well, these actually match, so I might actually be able to get a pair of earrings out of them. Oh, and there's a third one. There's a pendant for a necklace. And a fourth one. Uh-oh. Alright, now I don't know what to do. Bracelet. There you go. So we got some of these little fun... They're like cubes with their corners cut off. Those are fun. So I got a handful of those. We got a couple of little green seed beads here. I might actually have more of these in my stash already. So that would be fun if I need more. And we got a couple of bicones. We got some round faceted beads, little cube. So just definitely a random mix. So there's that. Well, that was everything for this box aside from the findings pack. So in here we have some memory wire, some head pins, some jump rings. We got some clasps. I know that there's, oh, there they are. There's crimp beads in here. I don't use these anymore. Now I pretty much only stick to the Bead Buddy and the Bead Along crimps just because they don't flatten out. They actually make little tubes when you use the crimp pliers on them, which makes for a lot less headaches. So there's that. Alright, and then there's some beading wire in here and some stretch cord. So, nice little pack to have. I don't necessarily always work out of this just because I'm so used to working out of my own findings supplies, but it is great to have, and whatever I have left I always work into my stuff already, that I already have. So that was it for this box. I appreciate you tuning in. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so. Try and hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. And it's not so that I can show you a bunch of ads. I'm not going to monetize my channel. And, I mean, unless I hit like 1 million subscribers or something, which seriously is not going to happen because this is a jewelry channel. But once I hit 1,000 subscribers, it unlocks some extra features that I'm really looking forward to. So, if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Go ahead and comment below any questions you have or any feedback you want to have or you want to give me. I appreciate all of it, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks. Bye.